The following text is taken from an article in the national newspaper from the 17th of May 2025, written by Nan Spowart and entitled, Petition Against Battery Storage Site to Face Holyrood.
A battle against a huge battery energy storage site, BESS, is to be taken to the Scottish Parliament this week. And the campaigners are calling on people in Scotland to sign their petition demanding clearer regulation around the proximity of BESS to residences. Launched a week ago, the petition already has more than 1,000 signatures and is now in the top 40 of petitions on the Scottish Parliament website. The protest has been sparked by a plan for one of the largest BESS in Europe to be sited on agricultural land just 85 meters away from housing at Cockenzie in East Lothian. It would see 140 shipping-sized battery containers, 35 transformers, 3 substations, and fencing on the land owned by East Lothian Council, ELC, near a local health centre, nursery, and primary school. The protesters claim it would create a serious risk of fire, explosion, pollution, and noise, as well as result in the loss of prime agricultural land and land purchased with the aim of providing employment opportunities. The campaigners believe there is a gold rush of planning applications for such sites in Scotland as developers and investors try to cash in on the new technology, which is aimed at storing electricity when supply is high and demand, and price, is low. The petition, which has been set up by Cockenzie and Port Seton Community Council, calls for a minimum baseline level of practice around the location and proximity of BESS in relation to residential properties, public buildings, and community amenities. No community should be faced with the risks being proposed at Cockenzie, it states. It goes on to insist that BESS should never be sited on greenfield land where appropriate brownfield sites exist, and careful consideration must be given to permanent loss of prime agricultural land for a BESS site which may supply the grid only infrequently and at great benefit to its owners. Lastly, it calls for communities' interests and benefits for land next to residences, amenity, and community space to be prioritized over financial gain for landowners.